Hey everyone, hope you had a good week. I am out on my arcade, and to be honest with you, the weather, it's Scotland, it's autumn, it's pretty bad. It's pretty sunny over there, but don't let that fool you. It is cold, it's wet, so I have come underneath the Kingston Bridge. You may have seen this from some of my social media posts on Instagram, Facebook and so on. This is pretty much my dry weather spot. Now it does have some bad points. It is a bit dark under here, so at times you may struggle to see things. Maybe able to adjust that in the Premiere. It's also quite noisy because that is a motorway. These are busy roads, so if you do struggle to hear me, I apologise, but yeah, I can't help it. So today I've got 2 hours to kill, so I've come out on the steed. I'm going to see what I can do just in this location. There's a few concrete blocks around, there's some curbs, there's a couple of flat banks and stuff, and there's even an old sofa over there. So yeah, I'm going to see what I can get done in 2 hours. I reckon I might just have a wee play in this. You can see my tyre marks, some previous activity. I've got an idea I want to try, but firstly, how am I going to get this out of here? It's absolute mud everywhere. Who knows where this couch has been? Come on. That'll do. Actually, no, I'm just going to move it over here. And I can put the camera on there and actually get a decent shot of it, I hope. Seeing how long I can hold it on the balance point. In my head I had this idea that I could do a 180 hop onto it and ride it over backwards. I got an idea, I'm just going to completely fall on my arse. But I don't know how I'm going to get off it again. That's pretty slidey. I think I'm going to be able to ride just off it backwards, but it's not going to be pretty, but I'll take it. That curb there completely just messed it all up. I'm going to move the sofa that way and then hopefully I won't have to deal with that. That's better. Up to front, not the biggest in the world, but hard tyres, short bikes, don't make it easy. Oh. Into the mud. Let's try that again. Spent too long hopping there. My problem is if I spend too long hopping on the back wheel, I get tired. Do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. Much better. Next job, Kettle Gap across there, which is not the biggest in the world, but we've got cobbles and there's a downhill run up and it's horrible. Let's try it this way first. find this straight to bash, I know it. So why is this one so scary? Oh, come on. Just gonna ride in some of this dust and get the mud off my tyres. Has either made it better or worse. We'll soon find out. That definitely feels worse. Oh, it's only that far. I know why I can't do it. My shoes aren't tight enough. I do like a good tight pair of shoes. Oh my god, why is this such a problem? Just goes to show, it doesn't have to be the biggest, highest, most dangerous thing in the world to be scary. Just got a relatively smallish, not even like 2 foot gap. I mean 2 foot off the floor. Yet I'm scared of it and it's causing problems. I just need to do it. Come on. Oh, come on. So the reason why this one is actually so scary is literally just because it's on cobbles. I've got my tyres at about 45 psi, which means I feel every single bump there is. If I was on my competition style bike with softer tyres, that would literally just be like riding across like just a paved area like that. You wouldn't feel a thing, and it would be a lot easier. It's just, you know, everything's a compromise. Hard tyres mean they roll faster, spins are easier, you don't get as many punches, but you do feel every bump, and a lot of static moves are harder. So yeah, you pay the price. Well, I went home just to grab a bite to eat and it absolutely chucked it down, and now I've got a proper water feature for the gap, making it even worse. So yeah, you can see it absolutely drenched the place, but we've still got some dry spots, so I'm sure we'll still manage to do some stuff, so let's get on with it. See, what I'm trying to do is go up to front wheel to over. That's the plan anyway. Obviously the locals have been enjoying the Buckfast delicacy. If you've ever tried this, this is what Glasgow is famous for, the Glasgow drink. It's a tonic wine, and I know I don't particularly like the taste of alcohol anyway, but this is literally the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. Well, not this particular drink, so obviously I wouldn't touch that, but just the drink in general. Not the neatest landing in the world. Try and see if we can sort that out. I think that's pretty much the best I'm going to get that. I keep it landing with a bit of backwards momentum, which isn't as smooth as I'd like, but it is what it is. I've no idea if it's going to look any good on the helmet cam, but I can kind of talk you through it. So I got this start, which is awkward, facing away from the wall, not ideal, and then it's just really hard to get that front wheel exactly right. I have no idea whether that looks any good at all. Okay, so I'm going to try just a fairly standard gap, but this concrete's a bit shuggly. Extra challenge. Start off with an upper side up. Whoa, this is wobbly. There we go. And a spin dismount. Oh, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Not the most crazy lines today, but considering this is a dry weather spot, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Hopefully it's entertaining for you guys as well. I'm so gonna land in that puddle of absolute stench. Or not. Much better. I do have to obviously try this with a helmet cam, so there's still time for me to fall in it yet. Right, here goes. Don't get wet. Don't get wet. Oh, yes. Happy. Gonna try and stop me the length of that. Almost first time. Can't believe it. I had to let go of the brake quite a few times, so I was almost going over the bars. Let's get that done. It's going to happen eventually. I'm going to make an excuse right now that is actually slightly uphill. What am I talking about? Let's just go and do it. I'd like to take a moment to say that some people call that a nose manual. Now, to me, that's not a nose manual, that's just a stoppie because I'm using the front brake. If you do that completely without front brake, then that's a nose manual. So, yeah, just wanted to clear that up a little bit. Wobbly piece. That's better. No hops. It's really wobbly at that end. My balance is bad on rails at the best of times. That's not helping. Well, that's put a stop to that then. God damn it. Well, if you guys want to know my weaknesses, it's balancing on rails and fakie nose manuals. I've been trying to fakie nose manual or G-turn across that, and it took me bloody ages. So here's a quick fire succession of me failing. And then me eventually getting across it. Effort. Not worth it. Just come to the other side of the road. I was just up there previously, and now I've got all this area. These bankings are absolutely ideal for like nose stuff, front wheel stuff. I'm going to try and do some spins, see how I get on. Turns out it's a bit greasy in the wet. I think I have to come back to that one at some point when it's a bit drier. try these bollards for the helmet cam. Nothing too exciting, but yeah, it's something. Got to give you guys your money's worth. I wonder if I can do this line back again. Probably not. Oh, that was closer than I thought. Come on, it's British champs. Duncan Shaw's done it for one dab. If I do it clean. Oh, and he's won the British Championships, and the crowd goes wild. Oh, oh. While I was up on that block, pretending I was a British champion, I kind of just spotted. Oh, well, if I definitely not going to be British champion at that rate. Basically, got some gaps, and I'm wondering whether I can nip between the lamppost there. If I can actually balance, I'll see if I can. Okay, so these edges are kind of awkward, but a British champion would not care. He would just gap them anyway. Oh, I'm hoping this camera's picking up quite how tight this is. Oh, and the landing one looks pretty greasy. Why do I make myself do these things? Right, let's thread the needle gap. Thread the needle. Whoa! Oh, come on! So close. I just had some kid laugh at me from the distance. That was a proper Nelson Muntz from The Simpsons moment there. Okay, so I'm going to have to do this again now. It's probably not the most spectacular thing I've ever shown you guys, but it is awkward. We've got flipping tight, odd angles, kind of wet, moist, slippery landings. There's a little bit tech. Oh, I cannot stay on these blocks to save my life today. Right, take 1 million. So get across this first gap. Excellent. See, oh, why do I have to do this again? It's horrible. Right, less complaining, more gapping. Oh, yes. Oh my God. What is with these blocks? That hurt like hell. Basically, just tried to do that gap, back wheel must have just slipped into that hole and sent me straight over the handlebars, straight to wrist. No blood this time now. I'll live. Oh. Ow. Right, while I wait for the feeling to come back in my hand after slapping that wall, I've just been on my Instagram and stuff, a couple of people wanting shout outs. So we've got Andrew Frew wanting a shout out, so that one's for you. Got another one here, I'm probably going to get your name completely wrong. I apologise, always apologise. But we've got Moritz Ebel661. Thanks for your comment, I hope I got your name even close to right. We've got Brogan Island Flair. He says he likes my last vlog, but can't wait for some more street around Glasgow. Now we are in Glasgow, this technically is street. So yeah, I hope this is alright for you. I wish the weather was a bit drier, then I could actually get out and find some decent stuff. But for now, this will have to do. Got another Brogan, we've got Brogan Bursill. He's wanting a shout out, so there you go. Now Stephen Zhang said he only counted, was it 3 tricks in from me in the last vlog. And he wants me to get out and ride more street, which, yeah, I agree, I want to do some more street myself. Unfortunately, Glasgow isn't known for its good weather. This spot is the driest one I can find, but obviously it's not dry enough because my hand is killing me. As for the 3 tricks thing, yeah, I know, but I went there to learn flares and most of my time spent was trying that, and to to be honest with you. That skate park, I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I can't really do that much stuff in there yet. So yeah, I apologise, there's only 3 tricks, but these vlogs are to show what I get up to, and that is what I got up to that day. So I'll try and get some more street for you as soon as possible. We've got Andrew Frews wanting a shout out as well. He commented on my last vlog, so there you go, mate. Got a comment from Eco Tree, and he says, Ali, I live in California and want to get big in trials, but it's not big in America at all. Do you think it could work out? Firstly, do you want to ride trials because you enjoy it, or do you want to ride trials just to get big in it? I would say if you're wanting just to get big, that's the wrong reason to be riding in the first place. I'd say don't worry about whether it's big or not, just go out and have fun on a bike. That's the first thing. If in the future you decide you don't like trials anymore, at least you've learned some amazing skills. So if you go to dirt jumping, if you go to downhill, cross country, you've picked up some absolutely essential skills that will really help with that. But fingers crossed, if you do pick up trials and you do get to a good standard, that, you know, sponsors could come to you. With trials being small in America, it means there's not as many people doing it. You don't have as much competition for sponsors. So actually, with it being a small scene, it could actually work out pretty well for you. Right, I've just about got some feeling back in my hands now. I think it's time to hurt myself again. So pretty, got sun there. Got a pretty tricky line here that I was trying last time I was down. Basically, gotta come along 180 back wheel bump against the curb to backwards manual, so up to side up. I want to get it with no hops, and I'm not really sure if I can do it at all. I'm going to be here for hours. I've only got a short period of time I can ride. I'm bad at decisions. Cool, well, I had a bit of a stall on the back wheel. I'd have liked it to have been a little bit more fluid, but I'm happy with that. I'm going to take that for sure. So I'm going to wrap that up there, guys. Back on the arcade, I know you guys wanted that. It's kind of a bit street riding. Shows you my wet-ish weather spot. Please subscribe, have a look at my social media, and yeah, I read all your comments. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll catch you next time. See you later, guys.